Hey guys, I guess this is my first official video, and I'm slightly embarrassed because I cannot get my video recorder to charge. I can't get my camera to charge, so here I am with my iPhone. Anyway, recording. There were a couple things that I wanted to go over. I feel like on the blog that I talk and I talk and I talk, but I really want to be super informative. And I answer a lot of questions in the beginning because I feel like that's what I would have asked. So I feel like sometimes my blog is a little lengthy. So I was just going to run over a couple of things real quick that sort of covers the entire. Anytime I do my makeup, these are sort of my habits or my rules or my staples that I do. So first off, most of the time I always apply my eyeshadow first, because if I really sit here and get into something and just start going crazy with my brushes, I do not want all of this fallout right in here. Well, you're gonna have fallout, if you're going crazy with your brushes and all, you're gonna have fallout, but I don't want it to sit on top of my makeup, my cheekbones, and underneath my eyes. It's a really great way to emphasize or to create dark circles, tired eyes. So I do my eyeshadow first. Most of the time I will prime my face with whatever primer I'm using. I might touch up if I have any tiny little blemishes or any breakouts. I might go ahead and put a little bit of concealer on those. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take foundation, and I'm going to just, even with my finger, foundation, concealer, and thinly run it along my entire lid first and foremost. And then I'm going to set it with powder. Anything with emollient, anything with wax in it, I say wax, but anything emollient at all, even eyeliners, when you set it with a powder, it's going to sort of seal it in and make it last longer. Use that little bit of powder that you've set your eye with as that buffer. But everything I do is layered. I go back and forth between steps a lot. That's how you get a really good blended look. It's going to also last all day long, and you're not going to get any creasing, because any of that oil that sort of has to push through the skin, it's going to have to push through that foundation and break that down. It's going to have to push through that little bit of powder that you set it with and break that down. Then it's going to have to work on that eyeshadow base that you use, which could be a waterproof eyeliner. Good luck getting through that. And then it's going to have to start, pushing through that eyeshadow that you have on there. And if you're like me, you got like 15 eyeshadows on. So it really makes it stay all day. Secondly, I always, or that might not even be second, I don't even know what number I'm on. I really like to tightline my eyes. Today, I don't know if you can see on my, fancy iPhone camera, that I tightlined. I do not have any eyeliner on the top. I only tightlined on the bottom. And what I'll do is I'll take an eyeliner and I'll tightline, and I always do black because this is going to make your lashes look thicker, and you want your lashes to look black. I don't tightline with blue. That might be cool. So I'll tightline with the black, like this, and then I go all the way to the corner, and I sort of, like, right in the corner where your upper and your lower waterline meet, I'll do a little, just make sure I get a lot of product right there, and then I'll take either a pencil brush or right here, you can see that eraser tip, and I'll pull ever so lightly. I'll just pull, and it creates that perfect, you can do it on this side too, it creates that perfect little, wing. There's another tip. I do that all the time. Next, I wanted to talk about how I break up my eyes. I talk a lot about sections. So a lot of times on the blog, you're going to see me, talking about all of these different little sections. Inner corner of the lid, inner corner of the crease, your brow highlight, all these things. So, think about your eye vertically as well as horizontally, almost like a grid. You have your lid. you have your crease, and then you have, you know, right under your brow bone. You have the inner part of your eye, the middle part of your eye, and then the outer corner of your eye. You also have this nice opening from where the end of your brow to the corner. But what I'll do is I always use a crease color, and I just say, like, you know, put it, like, wiggle it like that, like right in there, like that. But then you also have way up here under your brow, but then there's this space right in here. Do you ever see pictures of celebrities and it just blends perfectly, yet it almost just looks like their skin? Like, it, whatever dark color, it doesn't go from this smoky eye to this really intense brow highlight. It sort of just fades really nicely. That's because they've worked in this area right here, like the upper part of the crease, with a really nice shade. I use Arena a lot on myself. It's by MAC. I use it, I mean, I used a ton of it. It's just a really great peachy brown. Another good one is Samoa Silk from MAC. If you have that, I don't know if they still sell it at the counter, or like a matte pink, really, really light pink would be really pretty, just to sort of, you know, soften this area right in here, and so you can still play with a lot of darker colors in your crease, yet this is going to buff and blend. It's going to be the buffer between your brow highlight and your darker crease colors that are going to sit right in here. You just have to think about, there's not just 3 sections to my eye. So the more that you're comfortable, like with my smoky eye tutorial that I have on my blog, that's just 3 sections, and it's graduated color. That's really a good basic. This is where we're going to start. I can do this. Anybody can do this. It's dark, medium, and light. And that gives you that typical, like, three vertical, 3 horizontal sections to the eye. So then you can play off of that. Well, I want it a little darker, but I don't want the lid darker. Maybe just the outer corner, that really nice V that I see, like on Adele or, you know, whatever. But I still want that smoky eye. Like, I still like all that dark on the lid. Well, then keep it. You know, Adele, she has like this really light lid, this really strong V on the outer corner, and this winged out eyeliner. Well, maybe you want some shimmer on your lid. Okay, great. Well, then just add that sort of Adele, like really concentrating it on the outer corner, with like a carbon or a black tad, or one of my favorites is, just left my brain, it's a dark brown for MAC. It's in my wedding kit. What is it? Hold on. I happen to have my wedding, part of my wedding kit right here. I can't believe that you put me on, you know, handwritten. How did I forget that? Okay, so I need to, like, back away from the camera a little. Don't get so close. Yeah, handwritten. It's a really great chocolatey brown. Well, I wouldn't even say, like, yeah, it's chocolate. It's like dark chocolate, like 90% cocoa. It's nearly, I wouldn't say nearly black, but it's really dark. If you're wanting that dark, smoky look on the outer corner, but you're not wanting to commit to a black, Black Tad is really good. It's a sheer black from MAC, but then handwritten is really good as well. If you can kind of see that. I use that a lot. I use this a lot too as eyeliner as well. It's a really good dark brown eyeliner. So I wanted to just cover those couple of things. I always do my lids first. When I talk about it on the blog, I just don't want anybody to get confused or like, oh my goodness, Amelia, you talk forever. Can't you just do a video? I promise once I get a better camera, I will try to do videos. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. I'm really, really into feedback because I can't see you all, so I don't know what it is that you're interested in. If you click on this video and you're like, wow, this girl really is no good, I was totally bored with her, please let me know. Nice comments, though. I mean, constructive criticism. Please don't be, mean. But I appreciate the feedback. So whatever you want to know, if you want to know how to do, you know, I feel like there are so many tutorials out there, and there are so many talented artists that I don't know what to do first. Do I cover these basics? Do I do like a meet and greet kind of thing? Do I talk about, you know, do I start with foundation and build my videos from there, foundation, and then, you know, do I start with basic eyeshadows? Do I do a brow tutorial first? What do you want to see? My smoky eye really was popular from what I thought. It was pretty popular. I was very excited. Thank you, everyone, for checking it out. But what do you want to see next? What are your questions? Pick my brain. I love to help people. I love to teach people. We're all in this together. No question is stupid or dumb, because I feel like that's why I'm typing too much on my blog, is because, one, I know that it would be quicker to do a video, although maybe it's not because I'm already at 19 minutes. But, brain cramp. You know, I know that I type a lot blah, blah, on the blog, but I don't want to leave anything out. I don't want to leave any stone unturned. I don't want anyone to question. And I feel like if I had somebody that just didn't know anything about makeup, sitting right in front of me, sitting in a chair, this is what I would tell them. So I will see you in the next video. Check out the blog. It's aevansmakeupartist.blogspot.com. I'm on Instagram, instagram.aevansmakeupartist, or is it instagram.com/aevansmakeupartist. That's it. And also on Facebook, Amelia Evans Makeup Artist. I'm on there. There's tons of stuff. Really fun. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye.